I just wanted to go over some things that were brought up on some viewer comments. The viewers asked a lot of questions about products that I was using and where I got them and if I had links. So I'm going to go ahead and just briefly go over. I think I've done a fan video before explaining some of this, but not necessarily everything. Let me go into a little bit more detail, but try not to make it too long. So I appreciate you for dropping in, giving it a like, sharing, and please subscribe. Thank you. Okay, now let's go over some things that viewers really want to know about, and I get a lot of comments, questions about this cabinet here. It's a cabinet that I purchased at IKEA. This cabinet, it's a metal cabinet from IKEA. When I went, I think they only had 1 or 2 left, and I got this one at the big IKEA store in Orlando, Florida. They only had blue. I think they had white, I'm not quite sure, but I like the blue one because it goes with the color and the decor of the van. It's an excellent metal cabinet, and it's great because I can attach anything that's magnetic to it. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you in more detail. It comes with these 2 keys that are excellent because they lock the doors in place and they don't fly open when you're driving. Let me show you. I have 4 of these cube containers that I purchased at in Walmart, and let me show you what's in them. Okay, so let me show you what's in these cubes. This one here contains my kitchen stuff, paper plates, some plastic plates. I pour over coffee, an extra butane because I seem to run out of them a lot. Aluminum foil that looks like it's been through the ringer a few times. My espresso coffee maker. I have a pot that I purchased at one of the thrift shops. Some extra storage bags. Some of these collapsible bowls. I like these because I use them for the dog, for water, for food, even though he has another bowl in the back. Let's see, a rag. And I have this little, it's actually like a backpacking camping set. Got this a long time ago at Walmart. This is either a plate or a cover. It has a small pot in it with a lid and a handle. And this one could be a frying pan or a plate if you need it to be. Inside here, I keep this portable backpack stove. I think I first purchased this to attend a music festival, Bonnaroo, a couple of years back. When I was younger and had more energy, I went with a couple of friends. We had a ball. If you haven't been, you should. It's fun. But don't be a prude. Can't be a prude there. So this is a fuel cartridge. It's called isobutane fuel cartridge. You get these at Walmart too. You just turn this. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this way. And then you just, I don't want to turn it on. I'm inside the van. So you just turn it on. I think it just clicks on. You have to open this and click it. Let the gas through. Click it. And it's pretty good because I can put this little pot on it. I used to make some ramen noodles while I was out there. It'll fit my espresso coffee pot. And it takes, as long as you have it on a level surface, you should be okay. So I just keep it in there for an emergency, and I can take these, and instead of taking, I know I love camping, but the smoke from the campfires, sometimes you just turn these on, roast some marshmallows, much easier. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I think I got this at, let's see, I think it was Amazon many moons ago, so I don't even know if I have a link for it, but this is pretty cool. Then it just shuts down. Undo it. Keep a couple of these containers if you're going to use it. I just have one. I don't use it that much. And it just fits right back in here. Nothing to it. Okay, what do I do with it? Close it right back up. So these are just a few things I have in here. I'm just going to place them in here for now. I'll go ahead and organize it later. Got to put this back on. And plates. Let me get this rag. Okay, that's that cube. Let me place it aside. Now for the other cube. This one only contains one item, and it is a small air fryer. You'd be surprised how this works great when you're camping. A small one. Pan thing in there, silicone. And it's small. I got this one at Walmart, and I can roll up the cord underneath. Doesn't take up much space. I use it with my Blue Eddy if I'm not connected to any shore power, and since you only use it for a few minutes, it's perfectly fine. This is great. Reheated pizza on the beach on that thing. Awesome. Couple of plates I bought at the dollar store. Cutting board. Okay, now let's see what's in this container. This container contains some glassware, aka wine glasses, some seasoning, some olive oil, coffee cup, and I have this. I have another one inside, ketchup, mayo. These are put in there. I have 2 containers, some oatmeal. I think this is some vegan cheese sauce, some brown rice, a couple of cold drink teas, and some coffee. This container also contains some seasoning and some tea, and more seasoning, pancake flour. I think this is, I'm not sure if this is more pancake flour or just some regular flour. That's it for that container. And the last container here, it's just food container. I just have these leftover beans. I use this with the cheese sauce and some plant-based dried meat. I haven't used that yet. Usually this is full food when I'm on a trip, planning a trip. So those those two on the left side are food containers. I'm going to go ahead and put these plates back in the middle. Put the carpet in there. And now and on this shelf I have two let me get this out first here. There's just some wet wipes, cutlery drawer. Pull that right out. And what else do I have in there? I think I have, see, that is, this here is where the water comes from the sink and into the gray tank that I have back here. I think I have a dry storage box back here. And this is my butane stove. And this is induction top stove, which works really good. Cooks really fast, and it doesn't heat up the van like the butane one does. I don't know which one I want to use consistently yet. I'm trying them both out when I go out on trips to see which one I use the most. But of course, to use the induction type stove, you're going to have some sort of power. I use my Blue Eddy with it. Works just fine. Okay, so on this side, the drawers, I just have some magnetic spice jars that I also got at Amazon. I'm thinking I don't need them, or if I do, just a few of them. As you can see, they're pretty much empty, and I don't want to leave them in here for too long because they get all yucky, dried out. So I think if I'm going to use them, I'm going to use just a few of them, because I'll use the seasoning that I bring from inside the house. I attached a little hook here for rag. Where's that rag at? Okay. There you go. Little rag. And that's that drawer. And on this side, I have my frying pan and some utensils. I put some reflectix back here to keep it from banging. This is banging right here, but not normally. While you're driving down the road, that works pretty good. These magnetic hooks are my friend. I use them for everything. Okay, that's that one. I have a little towel rack here. These things I bought in a set of 3. They just hang with any type of hanger that you have. I have a metal, magnetic metal hook here. Right now, I think these just have some essential oils. Sometimes I put some fruit in there. So that's it for the cabinet. Oh yes, before I forget, the cabinet did not come with this wood top on it. I went to Lowe's, and Lowe's has a section where they have pre-cut wood. I bought this one. It was a perfect size for it. I bought it. I put some oil on it, oiled it, and attached it with construction adhesive. Yeah, so if you're looking to buy this, don't forget that this wooden piece does not come with the cabinet. It comes without it, so you can use with or without, whatever you prefer. Okay, well, let's pan over here. I have my fire extinguisher. I have my sink and the electronic USB powered fan. This collects the clean water from the 2 jugs that I have on the side. I'll show you that in a minute. This was actually a ceramic bowl. It was partially painted gray, like halfway down. I went ahead and painted the inside, and I added this sink drain to it that I think I got at Amazon too. Like I said, whatever I have a link for, I will link down below. And this is just attached. It's magnetic as well. I got this round piece at those, screwed it in. On the bottom of this is one of those, like if you go into an auto parts store, you see that they have these little bowls for when you're working on stuff. It's magnetic, so you just put your screws in there so you won't lose them. I just went ahead and glued that to the bottom of it. Makes it nice and easy. Makes it easy to recharge. I can just take it out, charge it, and put it back. Now my water system is pretty simple. 2 jugs, one for clean water, one for gray water. This tubing goes down into the clean water, brings it up through this pump here, and then to the sink. And the gray water, inside the cabinet, the gray water comes out here and into this gray water tank. These are 2.5 gallon water jugs that I got at Walmart. I keep some soap right here, some spray. Okay, my pan here. These things, a lot of people ask about these. These are just some baskets. They're plastic. I got these at Walmart. Target. A set of 3 for probably less than 10 bucks. And all I did was I just drilled some screws right through it into this wood board. This is a very thin wood board. It's a decorative piece, but it holds these plastic containers just fine, where I put some of my towels, koozies, and some of these decorations are from IKEA. Here's the other one where I just keep some extra supplies. My thermocell lives here. Can't live without them in Florida for the mosquitoes. Works really well. My 12-volt television is actually 12-volt, or it's AC or DC, whichever one you want to use. I use the 12-volt, and I go ahead and plug it into one of my, I have 2 power supplies. One is a small one. I think it's 540 something watts, something like that. And this runs the TV just fine. It's a DVD player, so when I'm in a location that has no Wi-Fi, I have attached a Roku dongle to it. So if I do have Wi-Fi, I can use my Roku. If not, I just watch some videos. Here's the other basket with some USB cords in it. Here's one of the other, the set of 3 that I purchased. This holds my remote, some DVDs. This one here holds some bug spray, suntan lotion, sunscreen. Let me show you the inside first before I go to the back. This is a combination smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector. Make sure you have one of those inside. Some more decorations. There's a little bed table. Put my books on there. I have a fan. This is my Bluetti. The refrigerator's attached to it. Solar powered, always on, so I'm always charging. And on this bench, that converts into a bed. Right underneath it, I have a tote. Let me show you that. I have this tote on wheels. It's pretty big. It doesn't take all the space. It takes up a lot of space underneath the bed, but there's a lot of space inside. I keep tools in here, electronic stuff, extra lights, some fuses, anything I need to repair stuff with. In here, tape, some screws. Over here's my power supply chargers and some of my solar cables here. So there's plenty of room for more things in here. Just don't want it to be cluttered. Okay, now back to the cabinet where I have a trash can and it is magnetic. And I also have a paper towel holder that is magnetic. Pretty cool, like I said. Magnets will be your best friend. Okay, and underneath the cabinet, I have these wicker baskets. There are 3 of them. I went to the Goodwill one day and I saw a cabinet with 3 shelves on it, and they contained these wicker baskets. I didn't have use for the shelves, but I did have use for these wicker baskets. They fit perfectly right underneath it. You think it was made for it. In this middle basket, I keep my toiletry stuff in here, like pine pellets for the toilet. I purchased these pool gel things on Amazon also to see if they work better than the pine pellets. Jury's still out on that. I like the pine pellets because it leaves a fresh odor. It doesn't mask the odor. I have some toilet bags and also a first aid kit. This contains pretty much toiletry stuff. Oh, and some wipes. Now this basket here, I'm not going to take out. It contains my other power bank, a smaller one, and I just have it on its side. I use that to recharge my phone, some of the fans. I have a lot of rechargeable fans, and it runs the television. Okay, and on this one here, I use it to store some water, some seltzer water, and some regular water. It needs to be filled. I put it back in there, but they fit pretty good and they set back pretty good, so it's not like it's protruding. Okay, and now over here in between the 2 captain's chairs, this one I have a swivel on it, so it swivels back. I can sit there and recline, put my feet up. Now this is a 37, I'm not sure what's that. Hold on. Now this one is like a 37 liter or quart, I'm not sure, but I'll leave a link below. This could be either or, refrigerator or freezer. Has a little light. Has a section here for if you don't want stuff too cold. And it has 2 baskets. And these baskets, or the middle section, is removable. And it holds a few days worth of, at least 3 or 4 days worth of food in there. It's pretty good, keeps it cold, and it runs. Right now I have it on eco mode, and it runs off my Blue Eddy constantly. Since my Blue Eddy is always charging from the solar, I let this refrigerator run at all times. Little basket for stuff in here. This little fan has saved me in lots of occasions. It's a Vornado fan. I got this one at Walmart. I went in one day and as I was looking at them, so I went to the store and there happened to be this one where it was resealed and it was marked down half price. Normally it retails for about $60. I was able to get this for $30. If I had two, I would have bought two because these fans are really good. I'll keep it charged to my Blue Eddy. And the way the air circulates on this fan, ooh, I can feel the air. That feels so good. Okay, I might have to take a minute. The air circulates not only directly but around it, so it acts like it's a tornado. The way the tornado would work. I have my little adult coloring book there. Oh, let me show you up here. I'm not lucky enough to have some vans have that shelving on top. I was not lucky enough to have that, but I have these bungee, I don't know what they're called, but I'll leave a link down below. Pretty good because I can, you know, put my Florida passport book in there. I have a digital thermometer, marker, a pen, and on this side I bought two of them and just screwed to the top. USB cord. This if I need an additional DC connection. My sunglasses. Yeah, these are really good. I think I might even purchase two more to go because you can just slip stuff in there. Pretty good. Okay, what else? Oh, of course, pièce de résistance. Here's my stool, aka toilet, aka trash can, aka clothes hamper. Anything you want to use it for. I'm going to put this camera down so I can show you more. So this is one of those collapsible things, and it's made to use as a toilet. You put your bag in here. Has a lid. Has a cover. It snaps closed like this, and it's like an accordion. So it could be this high for if you want to use it as a trash can or a clothes hamper, or if you have a tall guest with long legs needs to use a toilet. And then it's an accordion style, so what you do is grab the handles up on top, grab the one down below, and twist in opposite directions. Easier said than done. And it snaps down, and it has some clips. You just clip these back on. And it's just a few inches wide. I think I had measured it, and it's about 3 inches wide. Carrying case, and it slips right in the side of anything or underneath. But I always keep it open because I use it as a stool, so I don't have to be on my knees. I have this round cushion. Perfect, right on top. Here, there we go. And this is how I cook. If I'm cooking inside, or I have guests, they can sit on this. I got this inside-outside thermometer. 89 degrees in and 89 degrees outside. And these little lights I got, Walmart. I think they were 10 bucks each. And just add a few decorations. This is a little rug that I can throw in the wash, which I often do because I have a dog. And it fills that with hair in 2 seconds. Oh, and if you have a short van, this little garden kneeler pad comes in handy. Put it in and you kneel. I always carry a broom. I like to keep things tidy, so I keep those right there. This metal cabinet I got one day at a thrift shop. It's a little metal file cabinet. Let me see if I can open it with one hand. I just went ahead and screwed it on to this thin wood board here. It holds pretty well. It's magnetic, so it holds my clips. These are great. These are magnetic dots that I use for when I have my curtains. I will hold them. Wind will flap them away. But pretty much what I use in here, see if I can get this open again, is just like flashlights, light stuff, decorative lights. I also have a bag of bungees in there that I keep. They're handy. I know where they're at all times. Now in the back part, I have these I made myself. I got those brackets at Amazon. I'll go ahead and link that below. The same wood that's on top of the metal cabinet. That's what I used here. I just cut them to size. I have two. So I can use this to cook on. Put some snacks and drinks and go to the beach. I usually put some snacks and drinks on there. Everybody can help themselves. But these come in handy. And they just screw in to this wood board right here. Now in the back, here's the television from a different angle. I have it on one of those mounting brackets. I can just swivel out and in. And I have this power cord because let me show you. I just put in one of these shore power things here. So when I have shore power, I just connect an extension cord there, and this is for my solar panel. Right now the wire is running inside, but if I want to run another portable one, I just stick it in there and run the wire to the whatever I'm charging. Now these little guys are great. These ottomans, portable sink. When I'm using it outside, I keep my clothes and cubes, shoes, toiletries, pillow, blanket, some extra towels. Throw this on here, and I can still squeeze a lot more stuff in there. And on this side, just have this little wooden board as a base. I use this basket that I'm reusing from another, from a boat I used to have this on a boat. And I just have a little blanket that fits over the doors in the back. So if I want some more shade, extra blanket, towel, washcloth, pair of socks that my neighbor gave me. She just went to Paris. And on this one's a little bit more full, but I have to take out. Hold on just a second. Okay, this one's a little bit more full. I keep more stuff in here. Don't go to Aldi's down the Isle of Shame. They had these, I think they were $7.99, these little chairs. So I bought one. This is a chair umbrella, which jury's still out on that. Dog water bowl. Another chair that I had purchased in Amazon a long while ago. I took this one to the music festival. This is a misting fan. So you put ice in here with a little bit of water, turn it on, and it has some misting levels, and it also has a light in different colors. What else is in here? Poncho from Disney, of course. a 7-gallon water container. I don't always have this in here. I have it in here because last time I went camping there was no water supply. Well, there was a water supply, but there was no water spigot to hook right in. So I filled that one up. This one is a gravity water filter system. When you go to some of those locations that the water looks kind of iffy, you might want to filter it. And there's a bag in here. I might do a video on that later. A beach blanket. What is this? Oh, camping clothesline. If you have a thermosol, you're going to need some refills. I try to keep these always on hand. They work so good. And this is just a sleeping bag. These ottomans are great because I use them especially when I go to the beach or I'm by a lake. I just open up the back doors, sit on here, put my glass of vino, made some chips and salsa, some avocado, and hopefully have a great view. I can read my book and enjoy the outdoors. Well, I hope this answers some of your questions on what I have in here and how I use it. Don't start out with everything. Just get the necessities and see what you need, add to it and subtract. Like, I still need to purge some things that I don't use. Other things I have here for decorative purposes. I like to keep it looking like a little home, so don't need those decorations, but it makes a whole lot of difference. Start small, see what you need. You can always upgrade, and you can always recycle, because there's always somebody out there who is starting out just like you, and once you've gone up a level or two, you can always offer or sell those products to someone else if you like. But I just wanted to show you that, and thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Share my videos. If you have comments, please put them down below, and please subscribe. But more than that, get outdoors and have fun.